You may all be asking why you're here, why you've been pulled from your squadrons. Well, we're being given a job to do, a very special job. A job that requires the best pilots and crews the Royal Air Force and their allies have to offer. 617 Squadron has been formed to carry out a specific raid on Germany, a raid which I'm told will have devastating effects on the enemy. If successful, some say, it may even cut short the duration of this war. Now, we're all servicemen here involved in a war that we know we can't afford to lose, a war where we put our lives on the line every single day. But this op, gentlemen, brings with it new dangers. I'm told that to succeed we will be required to learn new skills, skills that some say cannot be done. I'm talking about flying a bomber aircraft at a low height you'd expect to see a high-speed fighter plane attempt. I'm talking about flying low in unfamiliar territory, unpredictable changes in the landscape, easy pickings for enemy anti-aircraft guns. Now, you may all be wondering why I'm telling you the details of something that will inevitably be shrouded in secrecy. I tell you only because of the last thing told to me on my briefing, that this op carries such dangers that the likelihood of some of us not returning alive is very high. I believe that you should all know this up front, and the choice to participate should be yours alone. So with that, anybody who wants to walk, go back to their old squadrons, then now's the time to make it known. Nobody will think any less of you, but the decision is yours. Anyone? Thank you. In that case, gentlemen, there's no more to say except get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow, training begins. Well, here we are, only weeks since we all first met. In that short time, you've had to work through many problems with a minimal of time and with limited rest. You've had to work without the knowledge of when and how you will accomplish your mission, but you've all trained hard and you've met the required skills. And now, the time to put these skills into play has arrived. I'm aware that there's been much discussion and debate within the squadron about the target, and that the odds are for a strike against the Tirpitz, but you are all wrong. The targets in which we are to engage are an important asset to the industrial capability of our enemy. Without them, Germany will struggle to continue their fight. Our target is a series of large dams in western Germany. The operation, codenamed Chastise, will take place tomorrow evening over the period between last light and first light of the morning of the 17th. Germany. This highlighted area here on the map is the Germany's Ruhr Valley. This is where we'll be operating. This map here on the right is the valley in detail and shows our three main targets. These three dams, the Eder, the Morne and the Sorpi. There are also three secondary targets situated in the southeast of the valley, which I will cover shortly. The attack will be conducted in three formations. Formation 1 will consist of 3 waves, each of which will have 3 aircraft. I will lead the first with Hopgood and Martin. Young will lead the second with Astle and Maltby, and the third by Maudsley with Knight and Shannon. The second formation will consist of McCarthy, Byers, Barlow, Rice and Munro. The third formation will act as a mobile reserve and will consist of the following crews: Anderson, Brown, Townsend. That's it for the general brief. A detailed briefing will be given shortly to each individual formation. But first, I'd like to introduce you to the man who's made this operation possible. The man who invented the bomb which we will be using, Mr. Barnes Wallace. Mr. Wallace, please.